19 down, 20 to go. Folks, ladies and gentle cars, my name is Farkle8000, and welcome back to Racing Land. Gonna have to get used to me saying that, because we are a long ways away from finishing this competition, but it is time today to get one step closer. The second half of round number 2. We got 20 races to get to. It's gonna be chaotic. We got a lot of big names and big contenders in this one. So let's just get straight into the chaos. We begin the second half of round number 2 from right to left with Motosaurus, Kohler, Christopher, and Gamera. And it looks to be maybe Gamera with a slight lead. Motosaurus looks to be with it looks like Motosaurus clips the wall. He falls well behind the pack as the NASCAR is pulled to lead a drag race to the line. And it looks like Christopher will pull out the victory. No, it's Kohler who grabs it. Wow, what a run he must have gotten there. Nicely done there to Kohler, grabbing the victory. But it is a massive choke right there from Motosaurus and Gamera. Motosaurus, it looked like clipped the wall, popped a wheelie. Gamera just lost speed. The NASCARs pull out to the front. Your landing order will be Motosaurus, Gamera, Christopher, and Kohler. Gets the victory. We'll have 8 tries. We begin with Motosaurus. Try 1 too fast. Try 2. Try 3. He's in. Next up is Gamera. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4. She's upside down. And that will be a land. Next up, we've got Christopher. Try 1 as a land. And finally, we've got Kohler. Miss. Try 1. Try 2 is a land. And the choke gets even worse as Gamera and Motosaurus, who are flipped in the background, do land it. But so do the NASCARs, and if they had just held on for first and second, we would be eliminating 2 NASCARs here and possibly giving someone else a chance at winning this competition, but they do not. They fell back to 3rd and 4th, so with everyone landing, Christopher and Kohler will advance to round 3. Next up, we've got Rifle, Blitz, 3, and Sierra. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Now Rifle and Sierra falling behind the track. Wobbles big. And it's a drag race between Blitz and 3. 3 wobbles, and so Blitz will take the victory. 3 won her race in the last competition. But this time it is Blitz overpowering her. And Rifle steals 3rd place. Or 2nd place, from 3. I mentioned 3 bounced coming onto the flat. Just did not get a run there, and I guess lost too much speed. And even lost 2nd place, which is really rough. 3 finished runner-up in Racing Land back in 2023. It's possible that she could get back there and win this competition, but a 3rd place finish here will make that very difficult. Your landing order will be Sierra, 3, Rifle, and Blitz. Gets the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Sierra. Try 1, she's too slow. Try 2, I thought she was going over the back, but she'll save it and land it. Next up, we've got 3. He's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3 is a land. Next up is Rifle. Try 1 is a land. And finally, we've got Blitz. Miss. Try 1. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Try 4. I thought she was going to slide down the track, but she'll land it. 3 will not have a chance at redemption in Race and Land. Everyone being able to land it here means Sierra and 3 will be eliminated. 3 will have to wait until next year to have her Race and Land redemption. Rifle and Blitz will advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Diablo, Crystal, Castro, and Rookie Burner. And it looks to be maybe Diablo with a slight lead. Crystal now beginning to fall behind the track, wobbles, and that just helps Diablo. Castro's in second place, will easily hold on to that position. Crystal here off the track, on the side of the track. The finish results here are relatively easy and clear. Though the last time I said that, I completely messed everything up, so maybe we shouldn't be saying that. Your landing order is going to be Crystal, Burner, Castrol, and Diablo. Gets the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Crystal. Try 1 on her side will be a land. Next up is Burner. Try 1 is a land for him as well. Next up is Castrol. Try 1 is a land for him. And finally, we've got Diablo, who's going to land at try 1 like everyone else in this race. Everyone lands it, which means Crystal and Burner will be eliminated. Castrol will move on to the next round with Diablo. But before I just completely skip over, I want to mention Diablo's success on this track, because he has been mighty impressive in this competition. He's won both of his races so far, and now he's advancing to round 3 with a chance at winning a third. He's really good at landing as well, so maybe it's Diablo to challenge the NASCARs. Next up, we've got Ethel, Gear Wrench, M&M's, Black, and really grainy race footage. Yeah, this is my bad for this. I have no idea what happened. We'll make sure that this doesn't happen in the future, but unfortunately we're kind of stuck with it for this one. And from what I can tell, it looks to be an even start. It looks like M&M's falling behind as Black is pulling to the lead, but now the next gens draw even with them. A drag race to the line. It looked like Gear Wrench was on the side of the track, which I believe will then give Ethel the win. It does indeed. Black started with the lead and then just kind of fell back as the race went on. Very similar to a couple of races ago, actually the first race of this second half of the round here. Your landing order will be M&M's, Black, Gear Wrench, and Ethel gets the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with M&M's, who's gonna land it try 1. Next up is Black. Try 1 is a miss. And try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Try 4, he finally figures it out, he lands it. Next up is Gear Wrench. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a land. And finally, we have Ethel. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is on his side, but that is a land. Everyone lands it, which means M&M's and Black will be eliminated, and the 2 NASCAR Next Gens of Gear Wrench and Ethel will advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Rookie AE, York, Rover, and Tab. York in lane number 2 is the first of 3 New Yorkers to have advanced to round 2 of this competition. He sits in lane number 2 in this race, which is a lane that so many New Yorkers have run in this competition, and many did not make it to round 2, so let's see how York fares in this lane. And it's a relatively even start. Rover now beginning to pull ahead as York is battling with AE for second place. He wobbles a little bit, a big bounce onto the flat, but the top 2 will hold on to their position. York and Rover both bounced big time. airborne as they hit the flat, but AE and Tab were not close enough to challenge. Your landing order is Tab, AE, York, and Rover got the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Tab. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2, though, will be a land. Next up, we've got AE. Try 1, he's too fast. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4 is a land. Next up is York. Try 1 is a land. And finally, we've got Rover, who missed. Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. Ooh, try 4. Try 5, he's in the wrong lane. Try 6, he's upside down, but he's in the right lane this time. So far, we are 1 for 1 with New Yorkers in round number 2. Advancing to round 3, everyone lands it, which means York and Rover will advance. Tab and the rookie of AE will be eliminated. But before we move on, I would like to give my congratulations. That might not be the best way to put it, but a well done to Tab right here. Made it to round 2 for the 3rd competition in a row. She has never done that in her career, so an incredible run right here. Unfortunately, it comes to an end here, but she's going to be getting a ton of points that she normally wouldn't. Although she won't have the track position, she'll be getting the points. I looked just before this race. She is top 100 in points. I believe she's somewhere around 89th. Last year, she was like 150 out of like 200. Maybe even less than that. So, an incredible run right here for Tab. Hopefully, she can keep it up in the July competition, which will probably be run in September at this rate. Unfortunately, she's eliminated here. York and Rover advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Rookie Hamlin, Interstate, Kyle, and Base. And it looks to be a relatively even start. I don't know who's ahead. Maybe Base a little bit as the track wobbles. It does look like it's Base in the lead ahead of the NASCARs. No one gets the run to challenge. And so Base will win the race. Whoa, he's in 3rd? I thought he won! Man, I did see Interstate get the run, so I was wondering if he got the win. But I could have sworn Base came home in 2nd. Incredible right there. We've got a NASCAR 1-2 finish, an unexpected NASCAR 1-2 finish with Interstate and Kyle. Your landing order will be Hamlin, Base, Kyle, and Interstate. Gets the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Hamlin. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a land. Next up is Base. Oh my goodness. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Kyle. Try 1 is a land. Next up, and finally, is Interstate. Try 1 is a miss. You slide, it doesn't look like it. Try 2 is a land. Base is now wondering to himself, what would have happened if I had held on? And based off what actually happened, the real results, Base would be advancing, and either Interstate or Kyle would be eliminated here as everyone lands. Base, the only non-NASCAR in this race who nearly won, could have been a win, could have been a 2nd place, and could have been an advancement. Unfortunately, it is not. So Base is eliminated with Hamlin. Kyle and Interstate will advance to round 3. Next up, we've got Lego, Star, GM and Sprint. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe it's GM kind of in the lead with Sprint as Lego and Star fall behind. It is GM in the lead, up on 2 wheels onto the flat. But GM will hold on to get the victory ahead of Sprint. So it is a Team Hot Wheels 1-2 finish. I believe GM won his race in the last round as well. So showing that consistent speed right there no matter what competitor he goes up against. A good job though to hold on up on 2 wheels. Could not have been easy. Had to have lost a lot of speed. Your landing order is Lego, Star, Sprint, and GM gets the victory, has 8 tries. We begin with Lego. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Star. Try 1 is going to be a miss. Try 2, she's off the track. Try 3, she's in her lane. That is a land. Next up, we've got Sprint. Try 1 is going to be a miss. Try 2, he's too slow. Try 3, he's in the wrong lane. Try 4. Final try for Sprint. Try 5. He's on his side. That means he's in. Well, he's on his side in his lane, which means he's in. And finally, we've got GM. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2, he's too fast. Try 3, he gives it just enough speed to land. You can barely see Lego in the background there. Sprint's just completely blocking him out as Sprint and GM advance to the next round. Lego and Star will not. Everyone lands it. So we have the Team Hot Wheels competitors advancing. Next up, we've got Virtual, Mobile, Chomps, and Missile. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe Virtual kind of in the lead. It looks like Missile and Chomps are taking it over. It's a drag race for second place. It is very, very tight between all 3 competitors. Missile clearly gets the victory. Who got second? It's Chomps in second. This is what I was talking about in the last round. Although he was right there, Virtual has the skill to win race and land. He does not have the racecraft, though, to win race and land, constantly finishing 3rd place. He finished 3rd place in 2023 when going for 3 in a row and was eliminated in round number 2. This time, he finishes 3rd place, has a chance to do that again. The Missile with the victory gets 8 tries. X-Train, Missile's brother, completely missed. So maybe it's possible he advances, though I wouldn't really bet on anything there. Your landing order is shockingly Mobile in last place. Then Virtual, then Chomps, and Missile. I've already mentioned it. Got the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Mobile. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a land. Next up is Virtual. Try 1 is too slow. Try 2 is enough speed. He's in. Next up is Chomps. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4 is a land. And finally, we've got Missile. Who's gonna miss? Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4, way too slow. Try 5, he just can't hold it. Try 6, he's finally able to land. If I remember correctly, it was a relatively easy land for Missile, but Chomps was the one who nearly misses. I believe it was a try 4 or a Hail Mary try 5 that allows Chomps to advance right here. So it's very, very tight, and Virtual almost gets that chance to advance, but he does not. Just the speed from round number 1, an impressive race right there with an easy victory, just fades right here. Maybe he's going up against faster competitors, but I don't know. I felt like the competitors he went up against in the last round were also relatively fast. But Virtual is eliminated right here. Really, two competitors who could have been an easy lock for the final round of Race and Land, with Virtual, a two-time winner of this competition, and Mobile, a NASCAR, who locked down the top 2 last season and have been extremely strong again this year. Those two eliminated really opens up the door for who could possibly win this competition. Chomps and Missile will advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Plymouth, Miller, Dragon, and Mach. The competitors in lanes number 2 and 3, that's Miller and Mach, are rookies. Every other lane are veterans. And it looks to be a relatively even start. I really have no idea who's ahead, but as I say that now, Mach pulls to the lead as Plymouth falls behind a wobble right there, and I think Plymouth might have clipped the side of the track. Mach will take the victory. It's a rookie 1-2 finish. Plymouth a long ways behind in last place, and taking a look back at the replay, he wobbled and did indeed clip the wall, which I'm pretty sure is the same thing that happened in the last round, but he was so far ahead that he was able to win the race, or at least finish top 2 right there. So another mistake by Plymouth in lane number 1. He's got to clean that up if he wants to advance. Your landing order is Plymouth, Dragon, Miller, and Mach gets the victory, has 8 tries. We begin with Plymouth. Try 1, too fast. Try 2, I thought that was a land, it's a miss. Try 3. Try 4, he's too fast. Final try for Plymouth. Try 5, he's too fast and up and over off the track. Plymouth's eliminated. Next up is Dragon. And that's a miss. Try 1. Try 2 is a land. Next up is Miller. Try 1 is a land. And finally, we've got Mach. Try 1 is a land for him as well. He finished 12th in points in his rookie season. He was 4th in 2024 and currently sits 47th in points. What is going on with Plymouth in 2025? Having a terrible season, had an experiment in the last competition and DNF'd because of it, and right here, a shocking elimination, self-elimination. He is unable to land it, which is just unbelievably shocking that Plymouth is having such a terrible year. He's out in this competition. Hopefully he can reset for the mid-season tournament, which I'm pretty sure he is a part of. He won last season, that tournament, I'm pretty sure. And then reset for the July competition, because he really needs a desperate reset if he wants to make the All-Star New Year's tournament for 2026. Eliminated here, we have a triple advancement. Dragon, Miller, and Mach advance. Next up, we've got Rookie, Comic, Rescue, Blackout, and 10. So this is probably going to be a relatively easy victory for Comic. It's just a question of who finishes second. It is a battle between 10 and Blackout. A big bounce by Blackout. So 10 will take the victory. Rescue fell well behind early. had no chance of getting the win right there. 10, Rescue, and Blackout have been racing in the diecast competition series since it was started back in 2018. Comic is a rookie this year, so he is newer, therefore faster than the 3 old-time veterans behind him. Your landing order is Rescue, Blackout, 10, and Comic gets the victory, gets 8 tries. I'd like to mention real quick before we get into the landings that they are silent. There is no talking during it. There was more people home than I would have liked it to have been while recording these, and I didn't want to interrupt conversation or anything by just talking over them. So they're silent. Currently in the middle of voice recording. I have no idea what I'm going to put there. It might be silent. It might be music. I don't know, but I guess you'll find out in a second what I chose to put there. Our first of a few silent landings gives us a second triple elimination in a row. I believe this is our 4th or 5th of the entire round. Rescue, unable to land. Everyone else does. Comic relatively easily gets it in 1. I think we just got to give him 1 try from now on because he is wasting 7 possible tries. Rescue eliminated. Blackout, 10, and the rookie of Comic advance to the next round. Daylight, rookie Hull, California, and EB race next. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe Hull beginning to fall behind with California. It is EB pulling it to the lead. It is Daylight the closest to him. So the 2 outside lanes will place 1, 2. The battle was really for 3rd place, and California will claim that. Daylight gets the victory. I thought that was a lock for EB. Apparently not. I guess it was a lot closer than I thought it was. They're really far apart, so it was relatively difficult to tell who was leading. Your landing order will be Hull, California, EB, and Daylight. Gets the victory, gets 8 tries. It's an impressive land for California, but ultimately it does not matter as she and the rookie of Hull will be eliminated. EB and Daylight will advance to round 3. Next up, we've got Python, Nighttime, Flyer, and DFD. And it looks to be DFD with a slight lead ahead of Python, but now Python begins to fall behind as Flyer's now drawn even with EB. It's a wobble onto the flat. And I said EB there instead of DFD, but it was a photo finish crossing the line. Flyer will steal the victory. Me getting the names wrong right there did not make that any less of an intense, tight finish right there. DFD had the lead, and then Flyer just slowly but surely inched in on him until the flat where DFD wobbled just a little too much. And so Flyer was able to squeak out the victory. An early leader, Python, falls to last place, which is unfortunate. But your landing order is Python, Nighttime, DFD, and Flyer. Gets the victory, gets 8 tries. Oh, Python eliminated right here. She is unable to land, and that is another triple advancement, not triple elimination, triple advancement. Man, that really sucks right there with Python. Python, such a competitive driver, just unable to land. I don't remember why, but that is really unfortunate right there. Nighttime, DFD, and Flyer will advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Auto, Fangs, Exalta, and Rookie Beetle. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe now Fangs beginning to pull ahead as the two NASCARs fall behind. It looks like it's Beetle in the lead. Fangs gets swallowed up on the side of the track by the NASCARs, and he will lose any chance of possibly advancing through this round. He will come home in third. Auto steals second place. It was already a loss when Beetle just pulled away, but then Fangs just fell further and further behind with no chance to capitalize with Beetle. Fangs is a Howlin' Heat, and Howlin' Heat are not very good at race and land. I don't know why. Fangs won his round one race advance, I think through 6 tries. This time he finishes third, and so more than likely we will have another triple advancement. Your landing order will be Exalta, Fangs, Auto, and then Beetle has the victory, gets 8 tries. We got sound back. So we begin with Exalta, and gonna land at try 1. Next up is Fangs. Try 1. Try 2, way too slow. Try 3. Try 4. You're gonna need a miracle like last round. Try 5, and that's a miss. And he does not get the miracle he needs. Next up is Auto, who's gonna land at try 1. And finally, we've got Beetle. Miss, try 1. Try 2 is tight, but that's a land. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. We have a triple advancement right here. Fangs is the only competitor who's unable to land. I'm not surprised. Howler was unable to advance to round 2, and Fangs was just barely able to advance to round 2. You know that landing that California had a couple of races ago? Yeah, that was how Fangs advanced to this round. That was his land, same lane and everything. This was expected after seeing him not be able to win the race. This is unfortunate. Exalta, Auto, and Beetle will advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Abstract, Finish, Netspend, and Patriot. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe Abstract slightly in the lead, but I really can't tell as now it's Finish falling well behind. It's a fight between the NASCARs. I think it's Patriot who gets the victory. No, it's Netspend. Netspend will grab the win. I really should have known after that race from earlier. Netspend gets the victory. It's NASCAR 1-2 Finish. Your landing order will be Finish, Abstract, Patriot, and Netspend gets the 8 tries for winning the race. We begin with Finish. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is an upside down land. Next up is Abstract. Try 1 is a land. Next up is Patriot. Ooh, try 1 off the track and off the back. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3 is off the track again. Try 4, he's finally in. And finally, we've got Netspend. Try 1 is a land. And that is a double elimination with a double advancement. The NASCARs will advance. Finish and Abstract will not. It's a shame to see Abstract eliminated here. A great competitor, a great wise competitor at that. Love seeing him race and back in the series, was having a great run. Just unfortunately didn't get the finish in the race and will be eliminated here. Next up, we've got Sprinter with rookies Drone, Sunny, and Nerve Hammer. And once again, we also have bad footage. This one, not grainy, just extremely blurry. Don't know how that happened, but hopefully it won't happen again for the rest of the competition, or will not be the norm. Sprinter in lane number 1 is the second New Yorker who advanced to round number 2. York has already advanced to round 3. Let's see if Sprinter can follow in his tire tracks. And it looks to be maybe Nerve Hammer beginning to pull ahead to a big lead. It looks like Sprinter really right next to him, but it's tight for every positional wobble onto the flat. Looked like Sprinter got up on 2 wheels right there, and Nerve Hammer will get the victory. Sprinter holds on to second place. Drone falls to last. Sunny sneaks into third. Well done to Sunny right there. The NASCARs have a tendency to get a big run there onto the flat. Looked like Sunny used that to his full advantage, but if everyone lands it, it won't really matter. Your landing order will be Drone, Sunny, Sprinter, and Nerve Hammer. Gets the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Drone. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Try 4, he's too fast. Final try. Try 5, and he's too fast and off the track again. Drone's eliminated. Next up is Sunny. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. He's on his side, but he's in. Next up is Sprinter. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. He lands it. And finally, we've got Nerve Hammer. He's gonna land it. Try 1. I guess my original assumption of what round number 2 is supposed to be was incorrect. I thought round number 1, we have a lot of triple advancements. Everyone's landing for the first time. Round number 2, we should have double eliminations and not single eliminations because everyone has already landed it. But I guess we're still trying to weed out some of the competitors who have gotten lucky to this point. This time here we have a triple advancement. Drone is the competitor who is unable to land. So ultimately that challenge and a great pass there by Sunny before the line didn't matter, but not in the way I was expecting, which is always nice to see. And Sprinter does follow in York's tire tracks. We are 2 for 2 of New Yorkers advancing to round number 3 from round number 2. We still got 1 left though, so we'll see if we can go 3 for 3 to round 3. Sunny, Sprinter, and Nerve Hammer advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Rev, Trunkless, Sean, and Splitter. And it looks to be a relatively even start. It looks like now Splitter beginning to pull ahead. Rev might be next to him, though it looks like the Lamborghinis are side by side. It's really a battle for second, and Sean will take that position relatively easily. Every position is relatively easy to see as they cross the line. Your landing order is Trunkless, Rev, Sean, and Splitter. Gets the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Trunkless. Try 1, way too slow. Try 2, he gives enough speed to land. Next up is Rev. He's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2 is a land. Next up is Sean. Try 1 is a land. And finally, we've got Splitter. He's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2, he's too fast again. Try 3, he's too slow. Try 4, 4, he figures out the speed. And we're splitting up the Lambos. We have a double elimination with Trunkless and Rev, a double advancement with Sean and Splitter. And out of the 4 Lamborghinis in my collection, I believe Rev is the first to be eliminated. I believe we still have Racer advancing. Diablo is definitely still advancing. And now we've got Sean advancing with Splitter to round 3. Next up, we've got Carrera, Benz, Rookie, Quattro, and Plasma. Benz in lane number 2 is the 3rd and final New Yorker who had advanced to round number 2. York and Sprinter have already advanced to round 3. Can Benz do the same? And it looks like Benz gets caught at the start line and he's left behind early. It's a battle between Carrera and Quattro for the lead. A bounce onto the flat and it's tight. I think it might have been Quattro, but I'm not entirely sure. And Benz will pull out 3rd place before the line. But ultimately, it won't matter if everyone lands it. Now, if someone misses and that someone isn't Benz, then he's going to be okay. But getting caught up at the start line there is a rough one. He's got massive side mirrors here. I'm shocked they let him be in that middle lane. But as a wide competitor with massive side mirrors there, Benz just gets caught at the start line and basically has no chance of fighting for the win. Your landing order is Plasma, Benz, Quattro, and Carrera gets the victory. Wait, Carrera gets the victory. Okay, good job on her. Yeah, Carrera gets the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Plasma. Who's gonna land it? Try 1. Next up is Benz. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3! I thought he might have landed it. He does not. Try 4 is a land. Next up is Quattro. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2. Try 3. Try 4, he's upside down, but he's in. And finally, we've got Carrera. He's going to be too slow. Try 1. Try 2. Try 3. She holds it this time. Benz is really wishing that the shenanigans in the May competition didn't happen, because everything that happened at the end of that competition made the diecast competition series make a rule change that there was no race redos allowed. Whatever happened. It is what it is. If that competition doesn't happen, then we probably redo this race and Benz is in a different lane and is perfectly fine in the end. He probably advances to the next round. But the May competition did happen. Shenanigans did happen. And therefore Plasma and Benz are eliminated. So we will have 2 New Yorkers in round 3. Quattro and Carrera advance to the next round. Next up, we've got Fishy, Ranger, Carvana, and Dual Fueler. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Maybe it's Fishy and Ranger in the lead. Is now Carvana and Fishy begin to fall behind. It's a fight for the lead with Dual Fueler and Ranger. It's very tight as they cross the line. Ranger will take the win. Dual Fueler will take a solid 2nd place. A very tight battle for the lead right there. Really tight for every position, as even 3rd place was up for grabs as Fishy and Carvana both fell behind. Your landing order will be Carvana, Fishy, Dual Fueler, and Ranger. Gets the victory, gets 8 tries. We begin with Carvana. Try 1 is a miss. Try 2 is a land. Next up, we've got Fishy. He's gonna land it, try one. Next up, we've got Dual Fueler. He's gonna miss, try one. Try two. Try three. Try four. Final try for Dual Fueler. Try five, and he's gonna slide down the track and will be eliminated. And finally, we've got Ranger, who's gonna land it, try one. An unbelievable development right here. Dual Fueler is unable to land and will be the only elimination from this race. We have a triple advancement, and I am shocked Dual Fueler is eliminated here. It seemed like from the landing he was really trying to land his signature way, which is landing with the orange piece between his tires. There's a gap between his tires where he often lands, so I don't think he tried anything else, which leads to his elimination. Fishy, Carvana, and Ranger will advance. Fishy and Carvana will advance due to Dual Fueler's misfortune. Second to last race of round number 2 is a 3-car race. We've got Symbol, Demon, and the Bug. And it looks to be a relatively even start. Now Symbol beginning to pull ahead of the pack, but the Bug and Demon are right there. It looks like the Bug now has the lead. A big bounce, and the Bug was wobbling everywhere. And he'll lose enough speed to lose the lead. And so the Bug will place second, Symbol in the lead. And Demon, what did I tell you? Oh my gosh, I thought we talked about this after the last round. Demon finished, I believe, third in his round 1 race, got lucky with an elimination and was able to advance. And I said he needs to bring the speed if he wants to take the points lead from Comic. But here he is potentially getting eliminated due to finishing third place. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You need to bring the speed. And he wasn't even close. Oh my goodness. Demon is going to lose a shot at the points lead if we don't have an elimination and Symbol's one race and land. And, well, I guess the Bug is really the true wild card in this one. So we have a 3-car race right here. The rules will be staying the same. So no matter what, we will be having a double advancement. Or I guess no matter what, the most we'll have is a double advancement. The least we can have is no one advancing, which I guess would be pretty nice. And I'd lose my absolute mind. But your landing order is Demon, the Bug, and Symbol has the victory. Gets 8 tries. We begin with Demon. He's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2 to land. Next up is the Bug. He's gonna miss. Try 1. Try 2 is a miss. Try 3. Try 4. He gives it more speed and will land. Final competitor in this one, we've got Symbol up last. And he's gonna land it, try 1. There it is. There it is. A third place result comes back to bite Demon in the tailpipe. He will be the only one eliminated from this race, which isn't, I guess, saying much because it is a 3-car race, but still being eliminated right here with Comic being actually really, really good at race and land. I think he's had a total of 2 lands so far in 2 rounds, which is really impressive. But with Demon getting eliminated here, Elliot's up in the next race, and Elliot will probably advance. Stingray's already been eliminated along with Polar. So I guess he might be able to get to second place. Definitely not the points lead. I think the points lead is going to grow significantly with this race. Demon eliminated. Symbol and the Bug in a flipped photo will advance to the next round. Final race of round number 2 of this competition contains Roadster, Moneyline, and Elliott. Moneyline is a sophomore. Roadster and Elliott are rookies. And it looks to be Roadster, maybe a slight lead. It's really just Moneyline falling behind as the rookies fight for the lead. It's Roadster onto the flat, leading the race. Elliott bouncing too big to challenge, so Elliott will claim second place. Roadster in the lead. Your landing order will be Moneyline, Elliott, and then Roadster. We begin with Moneyline. Who's gonna miss? Try 1. Try 2 is a land. Next up, we've got Elliott. Who's gonna miss? Try 1. Try 2, he's too fast. Try 3. Try 4. Final try for Elliott. Try 5, and he's too fast and off the back of the track. Elliott's eliminated. And finally, we've got Roadster. Who's gonna land it? Try 1. Elliott is unable to get the speed right, the angle right, to get anything right, to be able to land. He will be the sole elimination in this one. That will allow Moneyline to advance instead with Roadster. Unbelievable. I really felt like Elliott was going to go far in this competition, and in doing so, really climb up the list. He's like 11th, 12th in points right now. Now, with a couple of big competitors up there getting eliminated, it is very possible that Elliott is able to easily climb into the top 10, possibly even the top 5. But this is still pretty disappointing. A run right here that could have resulted in a much better result. And speaking of results, here are your full round 2 results. And I believe I mentioned this in the first half of round number 2. We are on the mat. Now, we are still very far over where the regular round 2 eliminations or round 2 advancers would be. Well, usually we'd have only 16 competitors advancing to round 3. Round number 1, I believe, is somewhere around like Dragon to Mach. I think it's somewhere in those 3 slots. So, still a long ways to go, but we definitely made a dent, did some damage, and so winning outlook. I've actually given this a little bit of thought for this one, and I have 3 competitors I'm looking at. So I'm still going with Gibbs. That one's pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. The next competitor I'm gonna go with is the competitor right in front of Gibbs, and that is your current points leader of Comic. He's had 2 chances to land, and he's landed them try 1 each and every single time. So I think Comic could get the victory. And then the other one is a little bit out there, but I think Nerve Hammer could potentially score his first career victory in this competition. He's been fast. He's been solid at landing. Nerve Hammer over here between the green competitor of Sprinter and the orange car of Sean. I think Nerve Hammer could possibly win this competition. That is a very out there pick, as my other out there pick of Virtual just completely let me down in this competition. In this round. But there we go. That is your round 2 eliminations. And if you don't want to miss round 3 or the rest of this competition or the rest of this season, subscribe to the channel. It's just right there down below, and you won't miss a thing. The further we get into Race and Land, just the more chaotic this competition is going to get. And we're probably going to be running Race and Land for a little while. So I would hate for you to miss it live or miss when we finally do end Race and Land and actually get forwards with the rest of the season. Until next time, my name is Farkle8000, and we'll see you later.